top is where we going.
Yo, what is going on, guys? What is going on, guys? It's your boy Killer Kawabo. Welcome to another episode of Men Operating in Reality. Okay, so this episode, we're talking about, mostly we're going to be talking about this article, Indian Bride Shuts Down Wedding. And I'm also going to compare it to, okay, I'm going to make a small story. I saw a friend post this article, the Indian Bride that shuts down wedding, and I posted something on there saying this is what I be talking about because I be posting stuff on Facebook, and me him, we have debates on when I post something like this, he'll comment on my things, or when he posts something like that, I'll comment on his thing, and we'll go back and forth. So we went back and forth. He tried to he congratulated her because she did this or whatever, saying that he would like to do that, and then he sent me a video trying to compare this to a movie scene called The Bronx Tale, and then I was like, okay, I can totally see what it's the difference between both of those, and I didn't want to break it down on Facebook because it would have been a long little paragraph, so I wanted to make this video to actually explain that, the difference between this and the Bronx Tale. It was the door test that it was called. You guys see the Bronx Tale? Honestly, I have not seen the movie, so I'm gonna make it up. Sorry, guys. It's just he sent me the scene, and I wanted to use it. So I wanted to use it compared to this story because he tried to compare it. He tried to compare to say, oh, he would want to do this to his wife or his girl. He tried to get married, and I had pretty much stated to him that men don't really care about how smart a woman is. So I guess a nice little intro to this video. But before we get started, if you enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I come on. If you want to help monetarily, you can send money to my Cash App and my PayPal. I'm much appreciated, guys. Okay, I want to dive right into this right now. This is from Yahoo News, so I don't know how y'all feel about Yahoo News, but I just want to take this as an example. This happened today as well, May 7th. An Indian bride canceled her wedding after her groom recited the multiplication table of 2 incorrectly. A bride and groom who remain unidentified were supposed to have the wedding for their arranged marriage on May 1st in the state of Uttar Pradesh in India. Excuse my language, I don't know how to speak Indian. Skeptical of her future husband's educational background, the bride decided to test his knowledge during the ceremony. When he failed to recite the multiplication table of 2, the bride left, saying that she could not marry someone who did not know basic math, reported Inquirer.net. The bride's cousin stated that the groom's family did not inform them of his lack of education, adding to the bride was brave, quote unquote brave. And I tell you what, that's important, for leaving the wedding venue. He may not have even gone to school. The groom's family had cheated us, she said. What? To the Tribune India. But my brave sister walked out without fearing social taboo. The two families came to a compromise which included returning all gifts and jewelry to the appropriate parties. All right. Let's dive into this real quick. Okay. So there's that story. If you guys read that, it was an arranged marriage, and they're supposed to get married May 1st. As well as she did it during the ceremony. Try to get his knowledge during the ceremony. And then they try to talk about this is brave or whatever. Okay. I really want to show the video and the Bronx Tale to kind of break it down, but I kind of want to jump on this just a little bit. just a little bit. So, okay, so an arranged marriage, I kind of get that maybe she didn't want to get married to this guy. That's fine. But she did not meet this guy beforehand? Did she not talk to this man beforehand, before the ceremony happened? She didn't try to test him beforehand to know how this guy is, and then try to get out before the ceremony happened? Okay. Let's watch this video from the Bronx Tale, and this is the door test. And this is well, I'm gonna let them explain it. Let's watch this real quick.
I met this girl.
Yes, so?
I like her and everything, but see, she ain't white. She's from Webster Avenue.
She's a colored girl.
Yeah.
You like this girl?
I do, but I don't want to hear all the guys. I don't want to hear
Fuck
their mouths.
those kids. Be careful, I'm gonna end up dead or in jail anyway. Nobody cares. The only thing that matters is what's good for you and how you feel about each other. Let me tell you something. When you're alone late at night in bed, just you and her under the covers, that's all that matters, see? You gotta do what your heart tells you to do. Let me tell you something right now. You're only allowed 3 great women in your lifetime. They come along like the great fighters once every 10 years. Rocky Marciano, Sugar Ray Robertson, and Joe Louis. Sometimes you get them all at once. Me, I had my 3 when I was 16. That happens. What do you want to know? Maybe she's your first great one.
Thanks a lot, son. I think I'm gonna go for her.
She's a good kid, this girl?
I don't know. I just met her yesterday, but I hope so.
Here's what you do. Tomorrow you borrow my car.
You don't lend anybody a car.
It's all right. I'm gonna lend you my car. I want you to make a good impression. You borrow my car, and then you give her the test.
What, the Mario test?
Mario's a fucking psycho. What do you listen to this kid for? You give her my test. You give her the door test.
What's the door test?
All right, listen to me. You pull her right where she is, right? Before you get out of the car, you lock both doors. Then you get out of the car, you walk over to her. You bring her over to the car. You take out the key, you put in the lock, open the door for her. Then you let her get in. Then you close the door for her. Then you walk around the back of the car and you look through the rear window. If she doesn't reach over, lift up that button for you so you can get in, dump her.
Just like that?
Listen to me, kid. If she doesn't reach over, lift up that button for you so you can get in. That means she's a selfish broad, and all you're seeing is the tip of the iceberg. You dump her fast.
Yeah, what about all the beautiful things you just told me, though? Do what my heart tells me to do. It's all that matters. Find someone to pull into myself. I mean, hey, this could be one of the great ones.
Bullshit, kid. The door test, that's what counts. You dump her fast.
Dump her?
Dump her.
All right. Now, I'm gonna break down why this is drastically different than this situation, and why he has more of a right to do the door test than she does with this thing right here. Okay. Again, let me go back to the point. Yeah, this was an arranged marriage, so I'm pretty sure she didn't want to do this. That's fine. But she didn't raise no concerns beforehand, her marriage beforehand. If she was going to leave, if she just allowed to leave, she didn't raise concerns beforehand. Did she not meet the groom beforehand and have a sit down? They usually, if marriages are arranged, families sit down and the people talk with each other. If she was so brave, if she could do this in front of a wedding, she couldn't have done this beforehand? Now, with this situation, money was spent. Money was spent on the ceremony. Time was wasted. Plans were made, and she did this at the last minute when it spent like probably over. We'll say a wedding. A wedding is not cheap. A wedding is not cheap. And you know they have money because they said they're returning all the gifts and jewelry. You wasted people's times as well. People probably traveled. People probably came from miles away to come and watch you get married. wasted a lot of people's time just so you can stop the wedding on a whim. Now, with the Bronx Tale and the door test, the difference between that is, with him, he's the one making the investment. He's taking her out on a date. He's spending the money. If he decides to date her further, he's going to be dealing with her problems, especially with the social issues he was going through because they were dealing in a racist time. So he has to deal with that stuff as well. And then if he gets married and it doesn't work out and they end up getting divorced, who's footing the bill? He is. That's financial. Excuse me. I'm very passionate about this one. That is finances right there. So that door test can save him years upon years upon years and thousands of dollars. Why this? They spent thousands of dollars, wasted hundreds of people's times just for her to end the wedding because he couldn't do 2 times 2. That's fickle. He's not a good provider. Can he not still provide? I'm not saying, okay, he don't know how to do his math. Okay, damn. That is dumb. I don't know how you don't know how you do multiplications of 2. If that's what they're really trying to say. But he can still provide. He can still get money. And he can still always learn. A man, my friend tried to say, oh, I would love a woman that knows how to balance a check, but she don't know how to do that. Okay, that's fine. You want a woman that knows how to do that. But if she really doesn't know how to do that, you can always teach her. She could have just if she really wanted to get married, she could have just been there, oh, okay, I'm going to teach this guy 2 times 2. I'm going to teach this guy how to grow. I'm going to make this guy better. Most women that really like a guy and get married with the guy, they always try to make this dude better somehow. Potential. Something like that. They always say, oh, I would date this guy if he had potential. Come on now. That's a drastic difference. Doing the door test and finding out that she's selfish is going to save you thousands of dollars. Years of heartache. Maybe out of jail. Because men can go to jail because of child support issues. This thousands of dollars wasted. Waste of time. Waste of duty as well. And her trying to monkey branch, trying to go to the grass is always greener on the other side, being on some modern woman stuff, and not realizing she's gonna end up alone unless she's super young. I don't know how young she was. She's probably young. Either alone or a single mother or promiscuous. And I'm going to make another video talking about why modern women are not dateable and marriageable. Because this is crazy right here. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here. Let me know what you think about this topic. Sound off in the comments. I much appreciate it. Again guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you guys want to help monetarily, you can send money to my Cash App and my PayPal. It'd be much appreciated. You guys be safe. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace. Alright guys, I know that I ended the video, but I actually wanted to come back and just expound about one more thing, because my friend tried to use the Bronx Tale as a reason to why a woman can do this, because a man can do a test and end a relationship like that. But again, like I said in the video, it definitely had to do with finances, but also it's the double standard as well. Hey, women have double standards, men have double standards as well. So we kind of have to accept that it's a double standard that can happen, because there's double standards between women and women, especially when it comes to sex and relationship. It's more frowned upon if a woman has more sexual partners than a man does. Double standard. You may not like it, but it's double standard. So I just wanted to just put that. I was rewatching the video and I remember that I wanted to make that point, and I want to just throw that in. But all right, guys. Again, thank you guys for checking out the video. You have a good rest of the day. Peace.